Check this out.
Alright, so here we are in front of the elephants. Cool thing about these guys is that they have really long fronts, and that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say.
That was precisely 20 years ago. They even got this little birthday cake on this video here, and rather than the normal red circle on the progress bar. Of course, since that time, a lot has changed. Just take a look at these videos.
I was experimenting on an automatic method of recording telegraph messages on a disc of paper laid on a revolving platen. The platen had a spiral groove on its surface. Over this was placed a circular disc of paper. An electromagnet with the embossing point connected to an arm traveled over the disc, and any signals given through the magnets were embossed on the disc of paper. But perhaps my favorite piece of display tech is the vacuum fluorescent display. Yes, these VFDs, while not the obsession of a certain Lemony Snicket, are still very interesting indeed. Their bright, self-illuminating elements, high contrast with the aid of color filters, and nearly limitless design potential made these things a staple of AV equipment, delightfully 80s car dashboards. Take a look at the schematic for this radio, a Philco 42PT7, and you'll notice it says intermediate frequency 455 kc. This stood for kilocycles, which is another word for kilohertz. I like these old schematics because they often contain outdated terms, like how what today we call capacitors were then called condensers. And since this tube here, the intermediate frequency amplifier, is tuned to only pass through signals at 455 kilohertz, this newly created composite signal will pass right through it. It then gets rectified by the detector tube, amplified by the output tube, and, with the help of some other smoothing capacitors, the resulting output gets sent to the loudspeaker, and we get audible sound.
Now this is the kind of quality that I expect. And I expect nothing less.